I know you guys had a couple days off here. How nice was that after playing 4 and 5 days?
Well, yeah, and then also, we had just got back last weekend from South Carolina as well, so I think that we had a good week, obviously, with three wins and then one win in South Carolina as well, and one loss in overtime there, too. So had a good 6 games, and I think it was well-deserved, and the guys needed the rest. We got guys kind of beat up, so it was good for us, and, came back today a little revigorated and ready to go.
I'm sure you guys know that if Florida loses tonight, you guys clinch. Are you even thinking about that, or are you thinking about the next 2?
I mean, obviously we're thinking about it, it's nice going into the last week and knowing you're in, but at the same time, it really doesn't matter what happens with that game. We have to be ready to play this week, and we got 2 big home games going into the playoffs if we are clinched, or 2 big home games to clinch a playoff spot. So either way, these games are huge for us. So, yeah, we're hoping that, obviously, we're not going to be upset if they lose tonight, and it gives us for sure into the playoffs, but, it doesn't really change our mentality going into the weekend.
How important is it to go into the postseason with those 2 extra wins, really getting on a roll?
Well, it's huge, especially for us at home. Obviously our record at home hasn't been the best this year again. So I think that if we can get a little bit of confidence and win, that'd be 4 out of our last 5 at home, I think, or something like that. That's a good confidence booster going in, playing a really good team in Reading.
5-1-1 in the last 7. What's been going right?
I think just guys are buying in. I think we've kind of gotten into that playoff mode. We're playing a little simpler. Guys are playing, just a little more intense. As hard as much as you try to be intense all year long, even in the NHL, you just see that pick up in the playoffs. And for us, playoffs started 3 weeks ago. I think 3 weeks ago we might have even been out of a playoff spot. So we really had to make that push now. We couldn't wait till playoffs to be in that mode. So.
I know you're a team first guy, but you've got a comfortable lead for the scoring title this year. No member of the Komets has won a scoring title in 23 years. With the amount of history around this franchise, what would it mean to you to break that streak?
Obviously I think it'd be great, not just for myself, but for the organization. It's always good when you have a guy that does well, on your team and in your organization. It brings people in, and I think that, it brings players that want to play here. So it'd be a big honor for me, for myself and for the organization. Hopefully I can get it done this weekend.